Global travel companies have reported better than expected fourth quarter earnings, marking a significant rebound in the industry. Despite facing unprecedented challenges over the past year, demand for travel has remained strong, particularly to Asian and Latin American countries. Analysts say the sector is on track to recover fully to pre-pandemic levels. Short-term home rental company Airbnb's revenues jumped 17% to $2.22 billion in the last 3 months of the year and forecast a positive outlook. But at the same time, the stock experienced a more than 4% decline in extended trading. Expedia also exceeded forecast with revenue of $2.89 billion and earnings of $1.72 billion per share. While the stock rose 3.3% at Thursday's close, it later fell 13.2% after hours amid concerns over air travel bookings as the CEO Peter Kern announced his resignation. German travel company TUI's announced a quarterly profit of $6.46 million. The company's first quarter revenue hit a record 4.3 billion euros, up 14% from the previous year. And finally, TripAdvisor also reported earnings of $32 million, surpassing Wall Street expectations. The travel website's revenue for the same period came in at $390 million, reflecting a year-on-year growth of 10%. Let's bring in Jay Hopkins now, who is the Explore Worldwide Marketing Director. She joins us now live from Folkestone, UK. Thank you for being with us on the program this morning. So how is the travel sector doing right now, in your opinion?
Well, as those results you've just shown indicate, we're doing very well. Things are looking particularly good in our sector. Explore Worldwide is an adventure travel company. We have trips all over the world, and we can see some particular trends, but in general, things are just going very well. We finished last year with our best revenue ever, and the end of our January sale, we had our biggest day for passenger bookings ever in the 40-year history of the company.
Right, and as you were saying before, I mean, it really looks like a seemingly never-ending post-pandemic boom, and that's a very good rebound. But a lot of consumers actually still complain about very high prices, especially for what concerns the flights and hotels. Will this change? Do you think the situation will normalize at some point?
It feels like it probably will settle down, I think, because the flight prices have been high and we're already seeing a trend for them to sort of level off a bit or become a bit more what we're expecting. So we're hoping that things will just level down after the kind of real carpe diem moment post-pandemic.
What about regions and countries? Are there some regions that are doing better than others, or particular countries that are in the spotlight right now when we talk about the travel sector?
Yes, we're seeing some destinations, particularly Asia, is doing very well for us. The number of visits, just an indication of demand, the number of visits to our India trip pages last year was twice as big as the year before. It was 76% more to the Cambodia pages, 82% more to the Vietnam pages. Our Japan bookings are looking really strong. In fact, I think we'll be doing daily departures to the cherry blossom season next year because of that demand.
Wow, that sounds really good, especially for the Japanese economy as well. And finally, fabulous numbers also for certain airlines. We've seen American Airlines do really well, Delta Airlines as well in the US. What's your expectation when it comes to this sector?
We book airlines air travel to the places that we are traveling to, and so that's destination led, but also activity led. We're seeing people going far more to countries that have got wonderful walking. Our walking trips are up 52% on pre-pandemic stats. And so I think people are looking for kind of interesting destinations, maybe a little bit further afield, and that hopefully that will spread tourism much better across the globe, and we'll kind of get fewer of these very heavily touristed areas, and people can take advantage of flights to more interesting places that might have better value.